Okay, so this video should have some sound to it. The other ones, if you are looking at the wheel video, some of the other ones do not. Little technical difficulties, but what we're going to do is build the wheel, okay, for the dragster. So what I want to do is start off with the start. I went to new, start 2D sketch. I'm going to click on my XY plane, and then if we look at our wheel, it's basically a series of circles. So I'm going to have 4 circles that are going to have the same starting point. So that's going to be the inside hub. So this is the part that's going to accept the axle. That's the outer part of the inside hub. And then I'm going to have the inside of the tire and then the outside of the tire. The next thing I'm going to do is assign some dimensions. For our constraints and stuff, what we said is the outer wheel is going to be 1¼ inches. The inner will make 1 inch. Kind of use simplistic, easy numbers. We know that the inside hub, we know that our axles are 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to make that 1/8 of an inch. And then um, this one I can make 1/4 inch. Okay, so what we have is basically 4 circles here, and you guys can see what the dimensions are. When I finish my sketch, I want to extrude the 2 circles. So I want this circle, that. Let's cancel that. I guess I should do the inner one first so we can see it. So this one, and then this. And we said that it's 3/16 of an inch that we'll extrude it to. And then click OK. So now I have this configuration. The next thing I want to do is put a new sketch on this face. And I want to project the geometry here and here. Then I'll take a rectangle tool. And I just want to make sure that I have a rectangle that is in the center hub as well as on the tire. Once I have that, I don't really, if I wanted to go real in depth, I could mention and stuff, but as long as I have the rectangle that is starting in the tire, ending in the hub, I think I'm good. Next thing I want to do is go to a circular pattern. And now it's asking me, what is the geometry that I want to have as a circular pattern? Well, it's that. Then it's asking me for the axis. I want that. Now what we can do is we can change this to the number. If I wanted to have 15 of them, I could have 15. If I wanted to have 6, I think 6 should be good enough. I can have 6. We can also change this for the different degrees. So if we only wanted to have it for 180 degrees, that's fine. Or 45 degrees, 90, whatever you guys want. In this application, I'm going to have 6 spokes going all the way around. And then I want to click OK. So now I have that circular pattern for my spokes. I want to finish my sketch. Next thing I want to do is I want to extrude each one of these. Now this might be a little tricky, but you want to make sure that you're selecting the spokes, and once you have the spokes selected, then we can modify it. So I want to send it in that direction, and I want to join it. So then I can click OK. So now what I have is I have my spoked wheel. I have an 1/8 inch center hub. I have a 1¼ inch outer tire, outer wheel. And then if you like, what we can do is we can go around and we can fillet the edges and stuff. Keep in mind, what we can also do is change the radius if that's not working for you. Okay, you can also take and change the color. So our tires are going to be black. Okay, and then what we can do is just do a file, save as, save it on in your Tech7 folder on your desktop. You can also save it on your flash drive, and we'll call this Dragster wheel. Alright guys, so that's how you build the wheel. I didn't really take a lot of time to go into details with, how to make it fancy, but you can use the fillet, you can use the chamfer tool, you can dress it up if you'd like. Okay, good luck.